Hey everyone. Okay, since everyone seemed to like the grilled pizza video, I figured I would do another one. This is one of my favorite recipes. This is technically the chicken broccoli braid, but we're gonna do it like Hot Pockets. So something that's really easy to grab and go out the door with, or make a whole bunch of them and freeze them and have them. So there you go. So what I'm going to start with, to save time, I already have all of my stuff. So what this is 2 cups of chicken that's cooked and everything. There's another version of this recipe using leftover stuff from Thanksgiving, and I'll post that one closer towards Thanksgiving. But 2 cups of chicken. We've got 1 cup of broccoli, half a cup of red bell peppers. We've got 1 cup of sharp cheddar. This is half a cup of mayonnaise. And I realize that a lot of people that are watching this are in Texas. I mean real mayonnaise, like the Hellmann's or something like that, not Miracle Whip. Doesn't taste the same. You actually need mayonnaise for this one. Okay, so we've got that in there. I'll put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of dill weed, and I've never measured seasonings. I was taught to cook in the South, so I don't think I've ever measured really a seasoning unless I'm baking. And this isn't baking. So guess what? The beauty of this means that you can do whatever you want. So if you don't like the bell peppers, well, guess what? Don't use the bell peppers. If you'd rather this be turkey than chicken, well then, there's your prerogative too. Cooking is not a set guideline. This isn't baking. So yes, you can change things however you want. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff in here. Get everything all mixed up. Hopefully I won't throw too much of this all over my counter. I tend to do that sometimes. But I made these here not too long ago, and they're really, really good. Like I said, we have a turkey and dressing one that I do around Thanksgiving. Really great whenever you're sitting there looking at those Thanksgiving leftovers and you have no clue what you're going to do with them. Okay, so we've got this all mixed up. And now today, for this recipe, I'm actually using pizza crust, which is funny because I made pizza earlier with crescent rolls, and I'm using pizza crust to do this. I have always hated that sound. Can I just come to your house and make it? Ron, that might be different if we still lived in the same place, but you live in Ohio. And I can't necessarily say if I'm ever going to ever be up in Ohio. But it's really easy to make, Ron. I promise even you could do this. All right, so I've got my pizza crust. I've got it all rolled out here. And I'm actually just gonna make 4 of these. So I'm just gonna do this here. I'm just gonna make some good size ones. If, you know, you can break this down and make smaller ones, but this is for me. So I'm just gonna make 4 good size ones. And let's see here. I don't know if y'all can actually see that. Let me try this. Move some of these out of the way. Let me pull this back a little bit so maybe that y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. So I've just got my pizza dough, And I'm just gonna put some of this mixture in here. And the recipe also calls for sliced almonds. So I'm just gonna, I didn't mix them in there, I just decided I wanted to just put them on top. So there we go. And I'm just gonna kind of roll this towards the center, roll this towards the center, and kind of fold these little ends in here. All right, so there's one. And you can make these as full or as less as you want. I mean, purely it's up to you. Like I said, change the variations. If you don't like sharp cheese, well, that's fine. You don't need to use sharp cheese. Simply use Monterey Jack or just plain cheddar. It's up, like I said, it's one thing I love, and I love to play around with recipes. I do it all the time. Which is probably, maybe that's partially why I've been successful with what I've been doing, is because I'm not afraid to play around with recipes. I really do love to play around with recipes. If you have a recipe that you like to play around with, type it in there. Let me know. Maybe you have a recipe that you like to do, and maybe I'll do your recipe one day. Give your recipe a shot. And we are to our last one here. And I have a little bit of the mixture left over, but that's okay. I might pick up another batch of pizza dough or something, or croissant rolls, and finish off the rest of them tomorrow. But this will work for right now. So, got them all sealed in. Get them laid out here on my pan here. All right, can y'all see that? So there they are. And this is our medium-sized bar pan. All right. There. I was wondering where my knife went. And I'm just going to take my knife here and just kind of cut myself some little slits here across the top, so they have some room to expand. I really do love our knives. So there we go. There are our chicken broccoli pockets, however you want, whatever you want to call them. I guess technically I can't call them hot pockets because, you know, trademark, right? But there we go. Quick, simple. I'll pop these in the microwave for about 15 to 20 minutes till they're done, till they're all nice and golden. And there we go. It's easy peasy. I promise anybody can do this. If you want the recipe, let me know. I'm happy to post it, send it to you. And I will take a picture of these when they come out of the oven. And I'll see you all later. Bye.